afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Elegance, and this is PeterMbahTV.com. PeterMbahTV.com is Nigeria's most visited online TV and news portal. Can we meet you, sir?
My name is Honorable Chukwunonye Okereke. I am SA to the current governor of Enugu State, Right Honorable Lawrence on public communications. And by the grace of God, I'm a co-coordinator in Aninri local government area for PDP Campaign Council.
Thank you very much, sir. In your own words and expression, I'd like that you tell us what we're doing here today.
The incoming governor of Enugu State, Dr. Mbah, has decided to bring in a recalibrated approach to campaign engagement. He seeks to engage in an interactive way with the people of Aninri West Development Center, Aninri North Development Center 2, and the other development centers in Aninri. But precisely here is Nemwe, which happens to be the headquarters of Aninri West Development Center. Aninri West Development Center comprises of 4 autonomous communities of Uhe Nemwe, Emudo Nemwe, Abada Nemwe, and Amoji Nemwe.
As an indigenous of Nemwe, okay, and as one who works with the government, I mean, everyone here has heard how the women have cried out, okay, and as a father as well, do you really think that His Excellency, Dr. Barrister Mbah, will be able to, do the things that these women has asked of him? And if you do think that he will be able to do these things, how soon do you think that he can achieve these things?
I think Dr. Mbah is a proactive personality. His entrepreneurial background has given him a good start. Looking at his manifesto as regards agriculture, which concerns most of the women majorly, he has taken a head start. The relationship he has tried to form with some strategic organizations around the world in the aspect of extension, farming management, and bringing farming inputs where he wants to use e-wallets so that farming inputs will get to these women, and use of mechanized agricultural facilities where he's trying to leverage on a platform they call M-Technology. He has already taken off, which is going to make it easier for him. He's not going to be a governor that is doing on-the-job training. And I think fundamentally, that is why he's trying to see whether what he has in his manifesto is going to match with what is on the ground. Being a good leader that believes in all-inclusive governance, which happens to be a strategic objective of his overarching goal in his manifesto, where he's talking about inclusivity. That inclusivity involves everybody, and women are very key and cardinal, because once a woman is very well taken care of economically, you are bringing a level of stability in the society, because we have less of hungry stomachs, we have less of annoyed husbands, you have less of irritants around, because the pot is already organized, and food is very fundamental, and the women happens to be a strategic channel of getting this across to families. So His Excellency Dr. Mbah has already taken a right move in the right direction, looking at his program on agriculture, because in this particular community we are a farming community going to the level of a semi-urban status. This community has up to 3 hotels. It will shock you. This private capital, this community has the highest number of construction projects going on between Obu and Aninri. You can verify through the people loading sands at Abukede. All these are private capital, because by the grace of God, we were able to see the Europeans very early. Like my grandfather is instrumental, among others, in bringing Catholic Church. He was a railway worker, and his younger brother was a police officer. So we are talking about some years back. So there is a level of exposure this community has, and they know how to respect people, and they don't disturb anybody so much once you provide resources that is going to give them that economic ambience. So the program and the manifesto of His Excellency Mbah has already preempted them. So I believe that when he assembles the right team, because he is not calling it agriculture, he says agro-allied. So what it meant is that he's bringing agriculture and agribusiness, marrying them together. And with agriculture and agribusiness, the value chain has already been created. Because agriculture basically is cultivating. Then agribusiness starts from that point. of that cultivation, processing, logistics, and transport. Now, with this, even a lot of people will be taken care of. Like here, we cultivate majorly cassava, rice, okra, and cocoyam in this place. So we need a rice mill. As we are talking, one of the largest rice mill is being run by a woman some 5 minutes drive from this place. As we are going, you are going to see it there. A woman. She's running it and running it comfortably very well. She trains women on how to do snail farming, pig farming, a whole couple of things. And she's helping them to form cooperatives. I personally have tried to get them involved in cooperative to link them with NESA, since it is a free fund. So I know that Peter Mbah will help give that platform. And with that platform, he has succeeded in sharing Enugu state resources to Ndi Enugu without giving them physical cash. And I think that is the real empowerment, because he is beginning to teach them how to fish. He talked about partnering, a lot of franchises, if you want to, with foreign companies in agricultural sector. So his program in agriculture is workable, is realistic and realizable. And by the grace of God, his political will, which is stemming from his background as an entrepreneur, will make him to actualize that for Ndi Aninri and Ndi Nenwe, because we will be happy for him to do that, to give us more secured future that is assured.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate your time too.
You're welcome.